What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Two-Wheeled Rider YouTube channel. My name is Orsini, and I've been kind of teasing it for the last few weeks, maybe a month or so, about an announcement I wanted to make on the channel, and tonight is the night I make that announcement. So this YouTube channel started about 2.5 years ago, and while I do a lot of different motorcycle related things, its foundation has always been motorcycle touring. Some of the first videos were Kristen's and my travels throughout the country, and we continue to put those videos up, for the last couple of years, and we're going to continue to. Last year I published Motorcyclist Guide to Travel. Many of you have purchased that book, and thank you very much. And many of you have reached out to me to let me know it's been useful and it's helped you out on your own trips. And some of you had never taken trips before, and now you are because you feel like you have the information you need and you're having a great time out on your bike. And that's been my entire goal with this channel, is to get people out touring on their motorcycles. So for 2018, I wanted to step it up one more time. And instead of just giving you the information, I want you to come ride with me. I want you to come ride here in the state of West Virginia. And that's why I am happy to announce that in June of 2018, I am putting on the Wild and Wonderful Weekend. So what is the Wild and Wonderful Weekend? Well, West Virginia's slogan is Wild and Wonderful. We're going to be riding in my home state. I'm going to take you on some of the best roads this country has to offer, to some of the coolest sites in the state of West Virginia, and I can guarantee you, you're going to have an excellent time. The entire trip's going to be over the course of 3 days, 2 nights. We will be staying in hotels, and I'm going to get you some more information on that sort of thing. The trip's going to go over 2 nights, 3 days. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we're going to do probably about 570, 580 miles over the course of the 3 days. So we're going to have a decent amount of riding, but we're going to have plenty of time to stop and check out all the wonderful things West Virginia has to offer. All right, so the dates of the event are going to be June 7th through June 10th. The ride is going to be June 8th through June 10th. A little bit more on that later. So if you're wondering what you're going to get to see on this trip, I'm planning on taking you to Seneca Rocks. I'm planning on taking you to the highest point in West Virginia, Spruce Knob. We're going to check out the largest radio movable or rotating telescope in the world in Greenbank. We're also going to hit up the Beckley Coal Mine Museum, because when I did that video last year, many people told me how much they'd like to see that. I'm going to take you to the near ghost town of Thurman, West Virginia. I think the population 5, really cool place that I featured in a video last year. We are going to go see New River Gorge Bridge, which is one of the most beautiful things in the country. We are also going to go, and this might be up some of your all's alley, to the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. We toured that not on a motorcycle trip last year, but on another trip, and that was an absolute awesome time. We're going to go do all of that stuff. We're going to fit it all in, and we're going to get some excellent riding in too. So you guys are probably wondering, what's the catch? Well, the catch is I'm going to limit this to just 5 motorcycles. I'm only bringing, in addition to myself, I'm only bringing 5 motorcycles along. Now, it doesn't mean 5 people. If you'd like to bring your wife, significant other, son, daughter, what have you, you're more than welcome to, and I'll have to know at sign-up time, and we can talk about that later. So I'm going to limit it to 5 motorcycles because it's just a little bit easier for me to handle, and this is kind of like an intimate ride, and we're going to have a really good time, and I just feel like 5 is a good number, and that's what I feel comfortable with taking on a tour, at least on this first go-round. Now, I know a question that's going to come up is, can you rent a bike from me? I don't have bikes to rent. This is a bring-your-own-bike type of thing, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a second. So the next question, maybe it was actually your first question, is what does something like this cost? And I can tell you one thing, I'm not doing this to make any money. So the cost is basically this. Whatever it costs you to get here to my area in Bunker Hill, West Virginia area, and then you pay your own way on the trip. So you pay for your own fuel, you pay for your own food, you pay for your own entry fees to a couple of the things. Most of the things we're going to do are free to get into, but there's some nominal entry fees at some of them, and you pay for your own hotel accommodations. So I'm going to say this is probably on the high side. $500 will get you through. That's probably on the high side. It'll probably actually cost you less than that, but I'm just going to say $500. But if there is a catch, there's just one small catch. I'm going to require a $50 deposit to lock your spot in. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm not charging anything to do this tour. This isn't an all-inclusive thing. This is just me wanting to give back to you guys who have built my channel up. It's my way of saying thank you, and I want to take you guys out and have a really fun ride. So the $50 deposit is to lock your spot in, because what I don't want to have happen is have 5 people sign up, and then maybe I got like 2 or 3, standby, and then, a couple people cancel the day out. So the $50 puts some skin in the game, so hopefully you don't cancel, because really all you're doing is hurting someone else that could have got to go and you took their slot, and now we're going out with 3 or 4 riders instead of the full amount. But here's the cool part. You're going to get more than your $50 back. First off, you're going to get one of these t-shirts. And the only way you can get one of these t-shirts is if you go on the ride. And I kind of teased it last week in the Mail Time video. Let me show you what the back of it looks like. It's the official 2018 Wild and Wonderful Weekend logo. I mean, this is the only way you can get it is if you go on this ride. So we're going to give you the t-shirt. I'm figuring it's worth $20, $25. You're also going to get a swag bag with some other goodies and stuff in it, and you'll see what's in there when you get here. And when I say get here, I mean to my house. Because you're also going to get a cookout at my house on Thursday night. And that's why I said the event actually starts on June 7th. We're all going to meet over here. We're going to cook out. We're going to drink some beers. We're going to play some cornhole. I'll probably let you guys take my dirt bike around the property if you want to give my race bike a run. And in fact, I got to talk to the Ducati shop. But if you arrive in town a little bit earlier on Thursday, I can probably get us on some brand new 2018 Ducati demos. And we can go out and have a little fun on a ride before the ride. In addition to dinner at my house that night, we're all going to come back here. Well, I'll actually still be here, but we'll all meet here again the next morning. You're going to get a full breakfast before we take off on the ride that day. I want everyone to take off on a full stomach because you're going to need a lot of energy because we're going to be putting in about 200 miles. Now, I know I didn't answer every single question you guys may have, and that's why I put some information up on my website. I'm going to link that in the description below. There are actually 2 pages. The first page is information, some questions I know you guys are going to have, and I've tried to answer all of them. If you go over to that page and you see I haven't answered something, you can either send me an email at twowheeledrider.com@gmail.com and ask, or you can comment down in the comment section below. But please don't ask any questions in the comment section until you see if I've already answered them on the web page. Now, if you're interested in the ride, there is a link down below to sign up. I need your email address, because what I'm going to do, I'm not going to keep talking about it here on the channel. I might do one more quick video about it. Get on the email list, and what I'm going to do is try to get all the questions answered that people have. I'm going to send an email out answering all the questions that maybe I didn't answer on the website, take any additional questions at that point in time, and then I'm going to put up the actual sign-up date. And the way we'll do that is I'll announce at such and such time on such and such date, sign-up opens. I'm going to take the first 5 bikes that register, and there's going to be a way to register if you're bringing a passenger along too. I'm going to take the first 5 bikes. First come, first serve. First ones to sign up with the $50, lock in their spot. I will take names after that and put them on a standby or alternate list. And if someone happens to drop off within a certain period of time, they'll get their $50 back, and we'll let the other person have their spot. So I'm excited as can be. I can't believe Kristen's going to let me invite a bunch of strangers over to the house to just hang out, drink some beers, and ride some motorcycles. Anyway, I hope you guys are excited too. If you have any questions that I didn't answer on there, be sure to let me know in the comment section. If you guys are excited about it, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, you don't have to be. You can still come on the ride, but I'd love if you'd hit the subscribe button. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below after checking out that webpage. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.